What's good, world? It's Nick here. Hope everybody's blessed. It is 2:45 in the morning, but you know what I'm saying. Got to do the night shift nurse thing. So hey, I just wanted to talk about something um, that I've been contemplating, uh, meditating, whatever, in regards to having phalloplasty. So I've been looking into this method, abdominal phalloplasty, and it seems to be uh, the least invasive of all of the surgeries or types of phalloplasty that you can have. And I was off Facebook for like probably about 2 or 3 years, and I got back on there just to join some groups so that I could talk to other trans guys that have had phalloplasty. And what I'm beginning to realize, and you know what I'm saying, I had started like reading this book and stuff like that. I'm beginning to realize that there's a lot of misinformation in the trans community in regards to having phalloplasty. Um, and there's a lot of guys out here that have never had the surgery and don't know what they're talking about, but they feel the need to try to inform somebody else. And that really irritates the shit out of me. Like, people talk shit about doctors that they've never even met. Just like, oh, well, I heard from this guy that, yeah, he's an asshole, or he doesn't know what he's doing. I heard from this guy, or this guy that is friends with my friend from down the street said that, like, yo, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're putting information out there that, like, not only are you putting information out there in regards to somebody's character, but you're commenting about something that you don't know shit about. Like, I've been reading. I read that you do not have erotic sensation with abdominal phalloplasty, but I've met two guys that have had this surgery, and they both told me that they have erotic sensation. Two different people, okay? One just had surgery recently, like last year, and he's not even a year post-op. The other guy had surgery back in 2008, and both of which tell me that they have erotic sensation. So, but anyway, the reason why I'm so interested in this surgery specifically is because, like I said, it's the least invasive. Also, like, it's a one-stop shop. You can get your hysterectomy at the same time that you get your phallus, and you can get scrotoplasty at the same time. I'm here for it. Um, it's not really that important to me to stand to pee because I don't have dysphoria about that. Only time I'm uncomfortable is when I'm in public. Um, but other than that, like, I'm cool with that. I'm being that I'm a nurse, like, I look at everything holistically, and in terms of like healing and all that other stuff, that's my main concern. I cannot be out of work for months and months at a time, um, back to back. I don't know how you guys do it, but I can't do that. My bills just ain't set up that way. Um, and then, like, on top of that, like, I know that having UL is very complicating. It's a very complicated surgery, and there's a lot of risk factors. Most of the complications that people have come from having UL. And I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in no vaginectomy because you can have complications with that. Though it's a rarity, I have seen and read about instances where people have had vaginectomies and their colon was punctured or their intestinal lining was punctured, and then they had fecal matter rolling around in their bodies. Then they became septic. Like, I'm not here for all that. I don't need all that. I'm good. Um, and I want to say one thing, and I'm not gonna say who the surgeon is, but I want to say one thing. I feel like we are so concerned with people giving us what we want that when somebody tells us that it's not good for us or that isn't the best thing for us, we get upset about it. This one surgeon is against having UL because of the complications, and he's also against having erectile devices because they're not made for people who are transgender. I have seen people drag his name because of that. The man is speaking from his experience. You're not a fucking doctor, okay? He's speaking from his experience and what he knows. And everything that he's saying is factual. So with that being said, give that man a break. Like, I mean, I've seen his name dragged. Like, and it's all because he doesn't do things the way that you want him. You know what I'm saying? But then if he did that and you had complications, the first thing you want to do is blame the MD because you had complications. But he told you from jump that you could potentially have these complications. That there was a high likelihood that you were going to have these complications. And that just blows my fucking mind. Like, we live in a world where it's like, when you tell somebody no, or that's not a good idea, they want to get pissed off with you because you're not doing what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of that mindset. And like, for all the people who are not health professionals, take heed to what these doctors are telling you, because they're not telling you that just to blow fucking smoke. They know from experience. Okay, they've been doing this shit. They're the doctor, not you. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. But anyway, I'm thinking about having an abdominal flap. I'm still thinking about having ALT. I don't know yet. I want a girthier penis. I would like more. I would like one that's more rigid. Because I don't want to get an erectile device, but at the same time, I'm not really too excited about having a skin graft done. Because if you know anybody who's ever had one, they suck. They hurt really, really badly. You're in excruciating pain for a good minute. Radial forearm is out for me because I already have some type of nerve damage going on in my arm, and I'm not trying to put myself in a worse predicament or make that situation worse for me. And I'm not trying to walk around with this big ass scar on my arm. I don't know. Based on what I've read, with abdominal, you still have all the veins and the tendons. The veins and the arteries. So it's not like you're not having, you don't have efficient blood supply. They can bury your neo penis, your T-dick, whatever, inside of the phallus. So, I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm still trying to work on getting these eggs extracted, so I got a lot on my plate. Anyway, wish me luck. Have a good day.